Hello everyone, here's my commentary guide for the solo mode Brelshaza Gate 4. So for the special buff that you get, usually you want run, so you can move faster and have a faster space bar. Or if you are a supporter, you need this one to do good damage. The other one are pretty much not really useful. Stagger, there's not really stagger parts for Brel. Sidereal meter, you don't really need it, as there's only 3 spots you want to cast it. And power of overwhelming, you can probably take it, but I would rather go with run. So that's it, let's start. Brel in general, she's gonna be, oh, I got yeeted in Shandyland. So usually people are very scared of Brel because you can get knocked out the arena fairly fast. But if you pay attention to her attack, it's not too bad. And she's much easier than before. Most of her attack is mainly just dodge like this. You pay attention. This one is a grab, and if you get grab, you get yeeted. And then after 188 bar, if someone get grabbed, she does her attack behind her. The little spikes. So you want to not get grabbed, or if you get grabbed, you want to ping people in the back that you got grabbed so they don't get damaged. This mech, usually you can skip it with damage, but I will show you. Once the timer run down for the debuff bar, you get into this little separate zone and you have to break this ball, otherwise the arena has a huge black hole that tampers with your movement skill. This one, you check the tendrils on the floor. You can probably pause it in the video. If it goes outward, you want to look away from the orb. If it goes inward, you want to look at it. It's the orb also you want to look at, not Brel. So first mech to 12 bars. Here is a good spot to cast Sidereal Azena, and then you can see the shapes. So this one is triangle. You can already like press enter, type triangle, and then click outside of the box so you can move again. Then you want to stand a bit south so you can see properly every tile. So this is 1 o'clock, and I go back to this. So 1, 0, and then 5. And then I click in the box, so 1, 0, 5. That way, if you do it in group play, normal mode or hard mode, you know, everybody can know where to go. Then here you can super armor with support shield. You see there's a little triangle floating, so you know that's me. So then you have to send on the tile in order. So 1, 0, 5. And then that's it for the mech. This one, you just want to aim it, not in a safe spot. And those black spots on the floor, these are the safe spots where to stand. A big gold meteor, you just want to run away. This one's going inward, the tendril. You can pause it to see it if it's too fast for you. So for this mech 188, you will place a gold meteor north on the very edge. And if you do group play, you might have to look at guides where to place the initial meteors. Usually gold meteor is north. There's and then you split on the 3 tile at 11, 12, and 1. Those blue meteor in order, so you don't wipe. But in solo mode it's fairly easy. This one you look inward. This boss is mostly dodge. The attack that will most likely kill people is her yellow pattern. This one is over here. There's a couple shapes for this one. You know where to stand. It's similar to the gate 2. But yeah, the yellow pattern are the one where it's very important to dodge them. Or at least super armor them. This one you look away. So from time to time, you get a blue meteor. You're gonna drop it on tile that are diagonal, so 1, 5, 7, and 11. Otherwise, if you place it on tile that are like cardinal ×3, you can be in big trouble. Usually those tile are, you use them if you really need to use them, not to wipe. In solo mode doesn't really matter. So this is a yellow attack, you wanna be careful, make sure you dodge both attacks. This one I look in. Another blue meteor. In solo mode they're a bit faster. So usually I try to stack them. Like that. Oh. Solo mode has a bit of a problem where the tile break in a weird shape. You have much more control on a regular Brel. So the next meteor I will have to place it at 11. And also 12 if I want. For the tile like that, so since there's a broken tile at 1 o'clock, I really need to put it either at 12 or at 3 o'clock. Otherwise there will be more than 3 tiles broken, and that result into a wipe. So now, since the top side is broken, I cannot put a blue meteor on this one because it already has a couple stacks. For this one, every time Brel teleports, it's gonna follow up with a counter. She has a special animation where she, not this teleport. But she does have a tail when she has one special teleport where it will always be a counter afterward. So it's super crucial that if you do it in a party, everybody stack. You wanna try to ping somewhere, you stack there and you make sure you counter. She will always look at someone. Here there's 2 options. If you're not used to it, you shandy over here when you see a pulse coming from the center. And then you dodge the red balls. In group play, usually you want to either ping or type in chat. In the example, I'm player 1, so I would be on the tile here, ×3. And then I ping or type 3. So this one, this Brel turned, so that's where there's a counter or stagger. This mech in solo mode is a bit different. You do everything in this zone. When she glows like that, that's a counter. And then you grab one orb. They give you 2 there, I don't know why. But there's 2 Braille that do a counter. There's 1 turn. So this one is a special one. So there's 2 rounds if you play with people. There's 2 rounds of Braille turning, and there's 2 Braille per rounds. So there's 4 people in this zone and 4 people in the other zone. The 4 people in the other zone type where they start. So the 3, if there was no orb for me, I could type 3, so I start walking at 3 o'clock. And everybody would go clockwise. So it's easier to get all the Brails. This one is a counter, and I didn't use. I don't have a counter up. I am stuck. Now that there's no tile broken, usually the gold meteor would be south that I put. Since I already have a tile that's almost broken, I can refresh it with the gold meteor. This one, make sure to not get hit, otherwise you get imprisoned and in solo mode. Not much you can do. This one is out and then out. So instead of being tendrils, now the orb decide to pulse, either outward or inward. So it's very similar, but this one is pulses instead. Another blue meteor. The game decided to yeah, this is a counter. Oopla, I couldn't see with the meteor. Solo mode, you get some random tile that breaks, so it kinda is a bit weird. In the group play, you break, there's no random tile that breaks. Gold meteor, so this one is broken, so I have to put it at 12. Or 3 o'clock as well works. That's a counter, so you want to stay out and then go next to her and counter. Once you start doing like a bunch of slaps, this is where you wanna like stay. Follow her from behind and then she's gonna turn 180. And then that's the easy counter. This I'm gonna show you what happened when you fail. So I lost in my debuff stacks. I lost all of them. So when the tornado expire, there's gonna be a huge black hole. So this is a black hole. It makes your movement really bad. This is a this one is dangerous. That's why you wanna dodge it. That's a counter as well. That's why you wanna dodge the tornado to break the black orb. Otherwise, she can layer some attacks that can be very deadly. I kinda got lucky because if you walk towards the black hole, you move slightly faster. And she pretty much repeat all her attacks. That I look in, and then this one I look out. She pretty much has a bunch of attacks to dodge, and that's it. The hardest part in this fight is usually placing the blue meteor in a group play, because you can get a bunch of meteor at the same time. So you want to make sure to break the proper tile. This is in. Again. She should be doing her mech soon enough. That's a counter again, but I don't want to break any tile. Usually she should do a second shape near 30 bars. There we go. You want to stand behind her again. You check the shapes. So this one is again triangle. You want to pre-type in chat so it's faster. And then click outside the chat box so you don't fuck it up. And then you get illusion. You want to click away from your character to move. Psych reverse control. And then now you're fine. So, and then it goes back to reverse. I got an easy one. 070. If by any chance the reverse is, you really don't like the reverse, you can just cast Inanna during the mech so you don't get the debuff. But it doesn't work here, but inside the yellow zone. Alright, sorry for the sound bug. Oh, this is a counter. Teleport and then counter. There's like a little shield around her when she teleports-ish. Like a bubble. That's when you know it's gonna be a counter. This, I look inward and out. Just wait a second. Oh well, never mind. When she teleports in the middle, she's gonna break like that. The ×3 tile, so you wanna make sure to be in the middle, so you don't accidentally get one-shotted. But that's pretty much it for Brelshaza Gate. Thank you for watching, and have a good rest of your day.